Hey, welcome to Jill's Comfort Zone. Good evening. Happy Tuesday, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I appreciate you. Just read my book, Shara Kang, Pretirement Days. Welcome and good evening. Ah, we are here. We are here. Every year I do a review of the show. And I hope that you guys were in the building for an amazing third annual poetry competition this past Saturday. We had some awesome contestants who came through and did their thing. And boy, oh boy, was it a show, y'all. So I hope that y'all enjoyed the show. I know I did. What's up, Hood? Hey, girl. Hey. And so I am live on JCZ Craft Logs and more, Facebook and also YouTube over here at Jill's Comfort Zone. So if you don't see somebody in the chat, that means they're in another chat. And if y'all could thumbs up the live for me, I would truly appreciate it. And share me out. That will help me out so much. Anyway, it was a great show. We had some wonderful judges, okay? We had some wonderful judges. We had our girl Sparky D come through, our celebrity guest. Yes. Now, if y'all don't know who Sparky D is, do you look her up? She was one of she was one of the first female battle raps that came out, and she came through to judge my competition along with my lovely other judges, which was Mama Global and T. Daniels, Kimberly Black, and the Lisa D's The Lights. So it was amazing. And when I tell you, I was so proud of people coming out and doing the poetry for the first time, live on stage and showing their skill set and all of that. It was just amazing. Now, I wish and I hope, I hope my sound is good because, woo, they were cutting up. StreamYard was cutting up on the show with the static. And, anyway, it's over. It still was a great show. Hey, Foot Soldier. Hey, Pretty Eyes. Congratulations to all of you guys. Listen, congratulations to all of the contestants. You did great. And I think the more you come through, thank you, Pretty Eyes. The more you come through and the more you do it, the more comfortable you get. It is nerve. I'm nervous when I come through. Okay. I am nervous when I come through and just being on the stage hosting the show. So everyone nerves is always good, always nervous. And I don't even care if you do it 100 times. You'll get butterflies and you'll be nervous, right? Well, tonight I'm coming to you. We didn't get a chance to do the scores. I couldn't really see everything in the back stage where they were doing the scores. And it wasn't like totaled or anything like that. So I'm going to share that. We're going to go through each of the performances. If you are in the building and if you're a contestant and you don't want to know your scores, just let me know. Okay, just let me know, and I won't tell the score, so it's all good. I had my poem down packed, but listen, you know how many people fumble. Listen, and I told you, just keep going and going and going, and I think you did good, and you made your own crown and all that, girl. I was like, yes, Pretty Eyes. I still appreciate you for coming through on my show and just coming and being yourself and trusting the platform with your precious poem in your precious heart, okay? Because it takes a lot to get up there, and you still did an amazing job. You know what I'm saying? And so all it is breathe, take your time. And I know the more you do it, the better it get. Hey, LGC. Welcome, TC. Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, Lex TV. Hey, 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 Muffy in the head house. Welcome, Muffy. So, that's it. So I'm gonna just get right on into the show. First things first is I am going to go ahead and run across so you can see if this is your first time here, who was all the judges and who was all of the poets. So I'm just going to run their clip real quick. And we're going to get right into watching the preview of all of the show. I mean, the show and give the um, scores. Now, there was one which is Indigo, and she didn't. We heard her loud on the stage, but for some reason StreamYard was acting up and you couldn't really hear her at all in the chat. And I feel so bad because I was trying to fix it. Hey, Tracy, welcome on in. Thank you so much for coming through. So, yeah, so Indigo was going to come through, praying that she comes through so she could recite her poem. I'm so sad that the people in the chat couldn't hear it, but the judges and I heard it just perfectly. So that really, really, really did suck. You know what I mean? So here we go. Let's see. Let's go ahead and show you who the judges were if you're new in the building. Coming to the stage is our judges for the night. So we are ready to start this show. Mama Global, Lisa D. Delight, T. Daniel, and Kimberly Black. All right, and finally we have our special celebrity guest coming up. Take your seats and let's give a warm round of applause for our girl Sparky D. Okay, so that was Sparky D and all our judges. Now the three judges was on the stage, which was those were the ones who were critiquing, which was the Lisa D Delight show and Sparky D along with Mama Global. So those were our those were our judges who were doing the scoring. The other two judges was only there to assist the main judges that was on the stage. So they were in the back doing all the calculating and all of that stuff going on so that the judges could come back to the stage once they dropped their scores in the back. So let me go ahead and introduce y'all to all of I could do that. You know what? I don't have to play the poet's video. Okay. I'm not going to do the poet's video because I could just go with um I could just go ahead with doing them as they come on the screen. Okay. So I'm going to put this up here and we're going to get started with just showing each of the poets. So the first one to the stage, which was Dr. Creole, and her poet name was Freedom. Okay. And just, hey, Mama Global. Hey, hun. Charlie, Sassy. Hey, y'all. Hey. And so I chose the names. The way I chose the names, the title, the theme for this year's poetry was Is Your Crown Steady? Okay. So that's what the poets had to do their poetry on. Is your crown steady? And so the names that I came up with was surrounding what did I think about the crown steady We have a lot of people going through things in life. Some has their crown has fallen off. Some of their crowns are tilted. Some of their crowns are heavy. Some of their crowns are weird and tiered. Some of them have scratches and all type bumps and dents in it. And is their crown holding up? So that was the purpose. And when you thought of that, and as I'm going through the poets' names, those are the things that rained out to me. Freedom. We came a long way, a lot of us came a long way for freedom and still fighting for freedom. And freedom, as in anything, is a lot, right? So when you think of freedom, freedom can be in different compacts of different lives. Freedom from abuse, freedom from addiction, freedom from being tied down. It could be freedom from slavery. So freedom could go so far when it comes to how is your crown? Is your crown steady? So those are the things that was racing through my mind when I came up with this. So first up, we're going to have exactly in freedom. Just because we have the word free in there, that's right, TC. Freedom ain't free. Okay, freedom is not always free. Amen, Jill. All the names you chose were very fitting in regards to the theme. Exactly. So the names just related, and I just felt it. So, all right, let's get into the first freedom, and let's get into what freedom had to bring to us. Okay. Okay, give me one moment here.
Yes, ma'am.
Let me get my clock. Remember, you have 3 minutes on the clock, and it's after three. At
Rejection, go to school. Ayo, ayo. That's a native call to my sisters. Sister, oh sister, let's have a talk. Let me steady your crown before I walk. Eve started in the beginning, birthing nations. That means Chinese, Latinos, whites, blacks, all human creations. Let me steady your crown. Yes, it's 2025 and we are under attack. Try to make us suffer with no SNAP benefits, 300,000 Black women losing their jobs. Imagine that. Let me steady your crown. Sisters, rather live a fake life on social media and be awkwardly afraid to go to school, start a business, or say, in the name of Jesus, let me steady your crown. Think about the female Black Moses, Harriet Tubman, created the Underground Railroad to lead us to the promised land. Let me steady your crown. Sister, oh sister, as we end our walk, I hope I have enlightened you with our talk. No matter what your past, whether you've been in domestic violence, great rejection, or even called fast, only what you do for God will last. Is your crown steady? Smooches?
Now listen, freedom gave it up. She covered the stamps, the struggle. I mean, she did her daggone thing. Okay. I gotta give it up to her. Shout out to you, Dr. Creole Butterfly. Girl, and I love the way you started it off. Hey, Regina. Hey, girl. Hey. And so the judges gave her the scorings were there's three categories. Let me tell you how the scoring was going. The judges voted between 1 to 10 for each category. You had originality, creativity, delivery, and form and flow. Those were the four categories that the judges had to give a score from 1 through 10 for each category. Now, throughout this, the whole grand total that a winner could get was 120 points cut that would have been adding up for all. That means they would have had to get 10 points per category. Am I right? Am I saying that right? So 10 points per category. So you had 3 judges. So the total would have been 120 points. That's the highest you could have gotten. So Dr. Creo, for originality, she got 10 across the board. Creativity, she got 10 from all of the judges. For delivery, she got a 7, a 9, and a 7. And for form and flow, she got a 6, 9, and 7. So those total points brought it to 105 points. So she got 105 points for her poetry, for her piece that she did. That was the judges' scores. So y'all follow me? Okay, I'm glad the sound is clear. Thank y'all. Hey, Miss Vanessa. Hey, how are you? So that was the total scores for Freedom. So we're gonna mosey right along, and we about to give it up. Unless coming to the stage is Redemption. Redemption was the first place prize winner for $330. She won first place, Redemption, aka Annie B, and everybody did a wonderful job. But she won first place, and let's see how she got first place. Let's go. Redemption, thank you so much for coming through to my.
Yet my remnants, because that
Yourself, what brought you here, and what you will be doing for us.
Into a pit, because that is what I'm about. Women empowerment, being transparent about your emotions and growing through your pain. And so if you all are ready, I am ready to share my poem named Anointed.
Hey, you got it too.
All right, now let's go. Clock started.
One morning, I opened my eyes and saw all of me broken into millions of pieces. Scattered across the wilderness are remnants of me. I walk and branches and thorns rip through my flesh. Blood cascades down my body and into a pit I seemed to have dug for myself. I attempt to pick up what has been shattered, and it burned through the palms of my hands like hot fire to coal. And like a band-aid over an infection pointless, I need more to heal the wounds I have voiced. Like the waste that has been poured into the water we fish from, I'm contaminated, yet my spirit wants no more. The blood that flows through me is begging to be cleansed. I scream, clean me, oh Lord. The anointing that covered my dome now seemingly faded by the pain that has pierced through the most vulnerable parts of my heart, yet still I obeyed it. As loud as I could muster, I yell, no more of the sorrow and emptiness, and no more of the sins that pretend to fill the voids. Father God, I yearn for you to fix everything in me that has been destroyed. And as my knees become weak, I feel a strong gust of wind. The gusts continue, and yet somehow I'm unmoved as I watch one by one the fragments of who I was be put into a grave. And just as I thought my death became apparent to the right of me onto a body of water, my rebirth became so transparent. I could see the pain and the despair I once carried, now covered by the blood and dirt my feet once stood on. I look around and gaze turns up towards the sun, and I could feel the sun caress my skin as I realize my freedom. The ashes and all that I've shed buried. Steady, I now stand, firm, wearing on my head like pressure to a diamond, a crown crystallized into my very being, strengthened and forged by God. Anointed by his grace, I leap into my power. And like the lilies of the field, I blossom with strength of a tower. With radiance, I am flowered. The end.
Baby, when I tell you, baby, I listen. I It was just speechless. And when you have some words that hit you to your bones, you just feel the chill coming. And when you start talking about your rebirth in the dirt, you know that you've been, woo. And then she hit it on and she was talking about, you notice how she's talking about freedom. We just finished listening to freedom and see how those related. And she didn't even know the other people's names, titles, and any of that. And so you see how some of the poet's name was wrapped all into that poetry. And that was just like, it was just exactly Jessica B. She took me there as well. Now let's go into the scoring. So for the scoring, as far as the scoring goes, I gave you what it was. So she got tens across the board, which gave her a total of the highest points you could get, which was 120 points. Okay. So she had gotten, so that's why she was first place. So congratulations on winning. Congratulations to all of y'all, but congratulations on winning first place. That was amazing. Okay, it was amazing. So she had got tens across the board. So 40, 40, 40 for all of originality, creativity, delivery, form, and flow. And it formed and it flowed. Okay. I'm just saying the delivery was given, the emotional, all of those things was hitting, and so that's the important part when you are doing poetry. And I think that Sparky D, and especially being being a rapper and an artist, she basically stated like, you got to come and you got to make us feel you. So you got to bring the emotions and all of that when you come. So those are just little tad bits of hint, hint. When you come next year, you got to definitely bring it, and you got to bring it to reality and make the judges feel what you talking about. Feel that stuff, okay? Just a hint, hint when you do come through next year, because I can't wait, because this year was great. So next coming up here, we have empowerment. And again, you see how the words tied into both of the previous poets. So you got empowerment coming to the stage. And so let's see what empowerment was giving us. Shout out to DC, the Purple Diva. And she was out of town and she still came through to rock the house. I'm so thankful. And that's why my other judge was actually off camera, because her family popped up in town and she didn't know, and she still set aside 2 hours and change. So she was in her car away from her family because they were having an event. So therefore, she was in her car. And and I respect, shout out to y'all who put things aside and still came through to support my show and to get, to still come through. So let's see about yourself.
Different. You're a queen to be. Yes, you're a queen. But have we forgotten our crowns? It would seem so, with so many laying on the ground. From a young age, I knew I was royalty. As far as I was concerned, you couldn't tell me any different. I was a princess, and my father was a king. And this life we call reality was just a menagerie. Each morning when I wake up, I take my crown and place it on my head. Many days I have a hard time keeping it there, I swear. From childhood to adulthood, it was easier to keep it in place. But as an adult, I maneuver this rat race, that is not always the case. You see, as a child, I was innocent and saw only life's good. As I grew into womanhood, I came to realize all is not good. Many days I had to hold on to my crown tight because others thought I didn't have the right. As we go through this life, many don't want you to remember who you are or whose you are. We are royalty in our own right. So every day I hold on tight to my crown. Life will tell you you're not worthy, that you have no right, that you have audacity, thinking you're royalty. Never let the world tell you who you are. From the top of your head to the soles of your feet, you are royalty. So hold on to your crown tight and steady it right. This life will test you and make you question that right. But remember, we are all royalty in his sight. So steady your crown, ladies and gentlemen, and hold on to it tight. And remember that you have that right. That's it.
The Purple Diva. Great job. When I tell you everybody still did an amazing job, they truly, truly did. I mean, the background, the setting, she came ready and she was out of town, y'all. She was out of town and she still came through with her background. And that is another key when you come on camera and they could see your face expression or a setting that do add to the whole scenery as well when it comes to the judging point. But I don't require you to come on camera when you come on to my poetry competition. Come as you are, just bring fire. Okay, that's all it is. So Queen Diva, she got for originality, she got a 10, 9, and 10. Creativity, 10, 9, and 10. Delivery, 6, 8, and 7. Form and flow, 6, 8, and 7, which gave her a total of 100 points. Congratulations. That was still an amazing and awesome, awesome job. Hey, Demetra. Hey, girl. Hey. That still was amazing points. So great job. Great job. Great job. Okay. Let's go on. Coming up next, we got Resilience. Is Indigo in the building? Because this is where we couldn't even hear Indigo, and I was so pissed. I could hear Indigo, but you guys couldn't hear Indigo. Me and the judges, it was so clear, but you guys in the audience couldn't hear Indigo. And I was like, no. And so Indigo was supposed to come through tonight so she could come and perform and do her piece. So I don't know. I don't see Indigo. Do y'all see Indigo in the building? Am I missing Indigo anywhere? Because I will drop the link for Indigo to come up so she could do her piece, because I know she wanted to redo it. Hello to everybody coming through in the building. Welcome, welcome, welcome this evening. I hate it. I know she said she was going to come through and do it for y'all tonight. So okay, so it was messed up, y'all. So you couldn't hear it, but we heard her clearly. What should I do? Should I restart?
It's the orientation, so I watch how my
You gonna give us tonight?
well, I don't know why I get nervous every time I do this. It's not like this is my first rodeo, but anywho,
Thank you.
My
Thank
name
you,
is
Mama Global.
Resilience, called Indigo. I'm not a professional writer, spoken word person. I just love the art, and I just come to bring whatever that's on my mind. My piece is more about my crown, but I also pass the crown to influences on YouTube that has inspired me to keep writing in one way or another.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and set the clock, and let's go.
I would like to thank Yahweh, who is the head of my life. I can see vision with provision, collecting wisdom for my plight. My coordination is the orientation, so I watch how my haters react. There's no one below me to tell me what I lack. All the jewels in my crown is what life can't subtract. I stay high on my throne, but let me take you back. I always was very popular, but I still rock alone. Trinidadian American, but America isn't my home. Can't trust a friend or a foe. Boy, never watch my tone. My hierarchy in my monarchy, my queen and my stand alone. My dying band help me to stay focused in my zone. My home is imperial, never inferior, superior on my throne. Pass the crown while still wearing mine to the best content creators and subbies of all time. I see the planetary alignments in heavens like 7 stars. On the spaceship, will the pressure from Earth to Mars. It must be fate. While hiding in the bushes looking from afar. My mama is global and international superstar. Getting my teeth velocity. She don't play games like Dolly. Needs the lady, she can be a little shady, but always ready. I stay chilling in the lounge, sipping tea. Just a blade in the ville like Bree. Open my seeing eye with my eye patch like Nikki. Baby, I'm getting my information from Ronnie Q like Wiki. Always living my best life. A hater will never make me worry. From the hills of Montana, Tony is such a vibrant lady. Ness is so bomb, but it has to be a little sassy. Lady Law's never shy, but she always brings the classy. You guys test me. A carnivore, no meat like I'm vegan. Sip of water of life, my self-conscious I believe in. I bring this heat when the poetry speak. A queen diva, yes, I'm Bella, I am so pretty. Never rainy, always sunny, sending love to Charlie. Say cheese, you two got our cameras. Don't rumble the cookie. She stayed in her Timberlands when she up jumps the book.
I'ma stop it because this sucks. This really sucks. Left her a message, not sure. Okay. She said she was coming earlier, so I'm gonna stop it and then I'm gonna wait for her because that is way too choppy. It is crazy. You can't understand nothing. I'm trying to send her a thing, but I was trying to send her a message. Okay, there you go. So I sent her a message as well. So hopefully flag me. Somebody should draw attention. I see where she was going to with the speed cadence, but I think a few more slower phrases. Yeah. And that's what we were saying too as well, like with the speed. So thank you, Mama Global. So we're gonna move on to the next. I think Indigo gonna come through in a minute. Hey, Queen Pisces, because you can't really hear what she's saying, which sucks, and I hate that for Indigo. And StreamYard was giving me a hard ass time, but the judges heard her clear. So I do want to make that clear. The judges heard her loud and clear. All right. So while I'm waiting for Indigo to come through so she could drop it for y'all, coming to the stage is Humanity, also known as G2 No. Okay. Humanity coming to the stage. Trying to be striking me now.
You won't.
Oh God, here
Darkness.
I go with my mouth. Here I go. Whenever you hold on, let me get my thing. Let me get my thing up. Okay. Hold on. All right. After Humanity, we gonna take a look. Hold on. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got one more after Humanity, and we're gonna go on a quick break. Let's go. Hold on. Where my clock at? All right. Whenever you ready, let's go. Clock started.
How steady is my crown? I say it's firm and true, and I'll show you how. I'll walk you through. I was born in shadows, where mercy was thin, where silence roared louder than the chaos within. I faced the darkness, the pain, the abuse, but I held my crown firm. I refused to lose. I stumbled through nights with no stars in the sky. I cried out to heaven and prayed and I tried. I wrestled my demons, I battled my mind. But my crown stayed steady. I refused to unwind. I've walked through the fire. I've crawled through the rain. I've carried my scars. I've carried my pain. I've tasted despair. I've faced what's unfair. But my crown stayed steady because I still cared. I've seen friends fall, swallowed by the night, lost into the darkness, given up the fight. But I chose to rise when others gave in. My crown stayed steady. My soul held within. I've known the cold sting of betrayal and lies, felt the weight of the world through tear-filled eyes. I've carried the guilt, the shame, and regret, but my crown stayed steady. I haven't lost yet. Faith was my armor, my shield, my sword. God was my strength. I had nothing toward. I leaned on him when my own strength was small. My crown stayed steady through each rise and fall. I've risen from ashes. I've conquered the night. I found my own power. I claimed my own might. Each battle I fought, each storm I've survived, made my crown more steady, unshaken, alive. I've learned patience in waiting, courage in fear, compassion in moments when no one was near. I've built my own path through shadows and strife. My crown is my proof, my resilience, my life. So yes, my crown is steady, it's earned and it's true, and marking my journey, my trials I've pushed through. I wear it with pride, I guard it with might, a king of my story, my crown shining bright. Through pain, through fear, through fire, through strife, my crown is my triumph, my victory, my life. And if you ask again, how steady is my crown? I'll just have to say, it's steady enough for me to be standing here today.
Great job. Great job. Get to know, AKA Humanity. That was a great job. Now, yes, Jessica, come through, girl. Come through. Please come through. I welcome all people to come through, okay? Yes, I thank Charlie, Mama Global, Aunt T, and whomever sent their people through to join the competition, because it definitely made the show. I really wish Jill would do a Black History. That's what my goals is for. If I meet my goals, I will probably do a Black History. If I meet my goals, that's what my goals is set. Help me meet the goals. Help me meet the goals. Let's go. Yes. Okay, Indigo. Got you, boo. I got you. I'ma wait. That's why I didn't give you your scores yet, because I wanted you to be here. Okay, boo, we here. So humanity, listen, and another thing about poetry, people think poetry does not have to rhyme. It has to make sense, and it has to have a rhythm, and it has to flow. It has to flow. You get what I'm saying? It does not have to rhyme. And some people I saw in the chat was saying, oh, I thought it's supposed to rhyme. I didn't hear it. No, not one rhyme. It does not have to rhyme, guys. And remember, you could come on, you could rap, you could do lyrics, you could do a skit, you could do a storytelling or poetry. You know what I'm saying? Spoken word. It does not have to be a poem. Okay, just remember that. And it does not have to rhyme. So people get confused when they hear the poetry. There's different types of way poems can be written. So a lot of people think that it has to rhyme. You know what I'm saying? It's about the word. It's about the message. Okay, it's about the storytelling. And as long as you are on theme, baby, listen, it's all go. So as far as humanity, get to know his scores. His scores was originality, he got 10s all across from all the judges. Creativity, 10 straight down from all the judges. Delivery was 8, 8, and 6. Form and flow was 6, 5, and 6. He had a total of 99 points. So good job. Wait, well, I mixed it up. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. Wrong scores. For originality, he had 10, 9, and 9. For creativity, he had 10, 9, and 6. For delivery, he had 766. And for form and flow, he had 6, 6, and 8, which was a total of 92 points. Good job. Straight did a great thing. Okay. You did your daggone thing. Okay. So good job. Good job, humanity. Coming up next, which would be sacrifice. And that was the second place winner. Okay. Sacrifice, aka Nikwa B. And that she was the third place winner. Sorry. Sacrifice was the third place winner. Sacrifice was the third place winner, y'all. Okay. And we coming up with sacrifice. Coming up with sacrifice. All right. And just real quick, y'all. Just real quick. Look, and I'm still doing a little commercial break.
Skin like velvet, oils got me blessed. Every drop a ritual, every move finesse. Candles lit steady, aura set high. When I walk in the room, watch the envy go. Essentials only keep it real, no stress. Glow from the roots, yeah we shine, nothing less. Drip so divine, body magic in the air. Chimeka got the vibe, self-love everywhere. Essentials only keep it real, no stress. Glow from the roots, yeah we shine, nothing less. Drip so divine, body magic in the air. Chimeka got the vibe, self-love everywhere. Essentials only keep it real, no stress.
All right, that is my member. Okay, Blended Oils. Check her out. Check her out. She has oils and all of your essential needs, y'all. So check her out. Check her out. All right, let's get back to the show. Let's get back to the show. Thank you so much for being patient. All right, so we are back at the show, and now we are going to. We have our sacrifice coming to the stage. Third place winner. She won third place.
Tell me, Queen.
So much fun.
Thank you for giving me the opportunity. My name is Nikwa B. I am a spoken word artist. I have 3 spoken word albums out on all streaming networks. I am a little nervous because I don't really do things like this, but I'm excited at the same time. So again, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
You're welcome. Whenever you are you ready? What would you be doing for us? I'm sorry. Did you say that?
It's basically called the topic is your crown steady.
All right. Well, let's go. I'm starting the clock now.
Okay. Tell me, Queen, when the world leans heavy on your shoulders, when the bills stack up, the nights get colder, when the mirror looks back but feels like a stranger, do you still walk like power or bow to the danger? When your faith flickers like a candle in a storm that forgot your name, do you whisper your prayers through pain or rise again, untamed? Do you still lift your chin like sunrise and dare the darkness to blink first? Or remind the night you come from women who turn mourning into rebirth? They don't tell you royalty and rhinestones and red carpets is not all red carpets. It's grace in the grit. It's soul in the hardships. It's the broke week that still smells like belief. It's walking through hell and not losing your peace. It's wiping tears and mascara, then walking out the door. Like your spine remembers heaven and your spirit wants more. It's a flex, faith taught me. To walk like storms applaud me. It's the hush in Coretta's pain, the fire in Harriet's breath, the laughter Maya let slip while she was dancing with death. That kind of royalty, the kind that don't shatter, it solidifies. Pressure made pearls out of pain. That's how queens rise. Your crown ain't decoration, it's declaration. Proof of elevation through every tribulation. Every dent, a timestamp. Every tilt, a sign. Every adjustment, resurrection divine. I once asked ancestors, how do we keep our crowns from slipping? They smiled and said, stop bowing to what had you tripping. And woo, I felt that deep in my bones because I've bowed before to almost and to unknowns, to people who praise my shine but ignore my scars, who saw the glow up but forgot the wars. But I learned steady don't mean it never shakes. It means your faith found rhythm while strength awakes. Your crown might tilt, your knees might bend, but your light don't dim. It just transcend. You're carved from cosmic ancestry, queen. When you move, the galaxies lean. When you cry, even oceans hush. When you laugh, the stars blush. Even the sun squints, saying, she's shining too loud today. Your existence makes the Milky Way sway. I've wiped tears that burnt like acid down my face, but still painted my lips red because victory got taste. Your crown hums holy, not heavy, it's art. It beats to the rhythm of every woman's heart. Whitley's ink, Brooks' truth, Giovanni's faith, Walker's grace, all whispers your name. The hymn of every woman who said, I can't, and still bloom where life said she shan't. Deep, I'm done.
Yeah. Sorry.
It's okay.
Great. If y'all check out Nika B, she did her full poem on her channel. I shared it on my wall. Remember, poets, if you do redo your poem and you post it on your channel, tag me, let me know so I can add you to the playlist. I have a playlist of all the poets that ever went to, if they redid their poem for every competition. This is my 4th poetry competition that I have done in the past few years. And so if you redo your poem and recite it on your channel, just tag me so I can add you to that playlist. That way, people could go through and listen to your work. So if you go to Nika B's channel, which is in the description box under this live, all of the contestants' social media link is in the description box of this live. But she did redo her poem and finish it. Thank you so much, y'all, for the compliments. This is a lot of work, but I'm happy to do it because just like you just said, everybody walk away with no complaints and they are happy and proud of themselves. They have more hope. They started back writing and they are doing so much more. You know what I'm saying? Not the sun jealous of your shine. Okay. I'm telling you, they was coming through. So this was our third place winner, Sacrifice, and she won a whopping of $240. She won $100, Sacrifice, and her scores total was she got 10s from all the judges for originality. She got 10s from all the judges for creativity. Delivery, she got 9, 10, and 8. And form and flow, she got 9, 10, and 9, which brought her to a total whopping of 115 points. Congratulations on taking home the cash prize. 3rd place. Congratulations to you. And I wish you much more success. And I hope to see all of you come back next year, seriously, because you all are doing an amazing job. Okay. Jill, why you sent me to your playlist? Now I'm stuck on look. Jessica B. Ooh, is my girl Indigo ready for me? You ready to hit the stage, or should I do one more before you come up? Before you come up, let me know. 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 All right, so let me get one moment. What's going on? Uh-oh. Say you doing too much. You're doing too much. All right, one more commercial. Hey, y'all, don't forget
The flavor of
we
meat,
got some
seafood, veggies,
seasonings
pasta, and so much
JC.
more with Asil.
We got
All-purpose seasoning that is well-rounded and bursting with yumminess. Your taste buds will thank you for it. Asil seasoning is the perfect palate pleaser from Lisa D's Delights.
if you want to get some seasoning, y'all, it's delicious. I have it. We have our own promo code here. All you have to do, you get 25% off. I think it's going to last for a few more weeks. So y'all better grab that discount code. Her link is in my description box. And you just enter code JCZ Crew. Okay, that's JCZ Crew for 25% off of that delicious seasoning. And it is bomb. I have been using it for the past 3 years in running, and it is delicious. So yes, yes, yes. All right. What did Indigo say? Link, please. She said, link, please. Let's go, Indigo. Let's go. Let's go, Indigo. Now, y'all let me know. Y'all let me know. This link is for Indigo. Indigo. The link is for Indigo to come up to the stage. So, yes, yes. And that's exactly why your style of judging was very much appreciated, Mama Global. Yes. Here's the link for you, Indigo. She said she ready, baby. Let's go. And y'all let me know in the chat. I'm gonna go on mute when she's talking. And speaking. Indigo is coming up to do her piece. Hey, Chef Honest Wine. Good evening, bro. Good evening, good evening, good evening. So Indigo is going to come up and do her piece. Indigo was resilience. Okay. Indigo, her poet name was Resilience. Okay. And she did her thing. And it was so clear on my end. And it sucked that you guys couldn't hear it, but she's coming through. She's coming through, boo, to do it for you. Ooh. What up, Room Shaker? Hey, girl. Hey. Let's go, Indigo. Pretty eyes. Hey, boo. Oh, I did speak to you earlier. Blended Healing. Hey, girl. Hey. That's you, Indigo. Indigo. That's you, boo.
Yes, hey, hey.
Okay. Let me fix. I don't know.
Testing, testing, 1, 2.
Does she sound clear to y'all down there? Say
Mic
something.
check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Mic check.
Okay, they said you sound perfect. You sound perfect. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay, they said you are sounding good. You ready to give it to us?
Yes, but before I begin, because there was a few things mentioned in the chat.
Mhm.
For number one, I'm gonna say it like this. Yes, it takes more than rhyming to make a poem. I understand why people gotta throw shots. Because I'm more of a person who likes to rhyme in metaphor. Not that I can't do anything else, because next year, watch next year. I'm telling you, watch what's gonna come next year. But I can do more than just quote unquote rhyming. It's more than that. But
Who's
I like to
saying that?
challenge.
What's going on? I
Someone
don't.
made a comment about poem is not just about rhyming, because I'm the only one that basically.
No. Okay, let's back up because no, I mentioned something earlier because somebody said in the chat during the poetry competition that they didn't hear nobody rhyme. And I explained that poetry does not have to rhyme. And
Right,
it's
but
not
they
all
were
about rhyming. And we were saying that it's not about rhyming. It's about, so no, they were not talking about you rhyming. We were having a discussion about how poetry does not have to rhyme. It doesn't have to do, it's not all about rhyming. It's about flowing, making sense. So that was not towards you at all. We were having a discussion before you came in the chat. So
No,
that's
that was
probably
talking about
what
the
you
day
walked
of the
in.
competition. No, I'm talking about the day of the competition. But it's okay.
Oh,
Watch what I come. Watch what I come next year. And if anybody ain't got brave, is not brave enough to do it, they need to mind their business and hush. Enjoy the show.
yeah, it's yeah, I don't know
Because
what.
it's critiquing
Let's just
someone's art is
focus. Let's
crazy.
read. We streaming on different lives. I don't know what happened, and I didn't see that, but ignore them. You know you do your thing,
Girl,
girl.
I blocked them, so I won't call. I ain't gonna cause
Oh,
no
okay,
drama.
good.
I
Yeah,
don't got time.
girl,
My
you
crown
are.
too. My
Girl, don't
crown
worry
steady.
about those people. You do your thing. You don't rhyme every year. You have wrote some amazing things. You have been on every competition. So,
Thank you.
girl,
My crown is
let's
steady.
forget it. Yeah,
My
so
crown
let's
is
show them
steady.
that your crown is steady. Because if you can't let them get under your skin like that, these people, you know how they do, girl.
I
Freak
know.
them. You came to flow tonight, though. You about to kick some lyrics tonight, and I want to hear it. So who cares what them freaking people thinking? Let's get into it. I'm gonna go
Let's
on mute.
go.
Tell them what your
Okay.
piece is about, and we
Okay.
we we here for a good time. Okay, that's
We
what
here
we
for a
here
good
for.
time and a long
Straight,
time.
straighten that crown up, girl. Put
Oh,
that
it's
crown down.
steady. I don't tilt
Okay.
my head down to peasants.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
Okay.
Blended healing. All right, I'm going on mute. Let's go.
Okay. So thanks for everyone who had came to the competition. I appreciate everyone who is supported, and I am so grateful that I get to witness 9 other amazing talent all across the board. I had a great time, and it's a privilege to be here. So my poem is called "Hear Ye, Hear Ye," and it's an ode to myself. A little bit about myself, but how I keep my crown on my head. I don't tilt my crown. My crown isn't slanted. I always keep my head up, no matter what adversities I face. And I shout it out to some content creators, whether I'm rock with them, don't rock with them, people, but they all have inspired me in some way. Being here that helped me create my art because it opened my eyes to some things. So let's go. I'm gonna try to slow it down. Okay. I would like to thank Yahweh, who's the head of my life. I can see vision with precision, collecting wisdom for my plight. My coordination is an orientation, so I watch how my haters react. There's no one below me to tell me what I lack. All the jewels in my crown is what life can't subtract. I stay high in my throne, but let me take you back. I was always very popular, but I still rock alone. Trinidadian American, but America isn't my home. Can't trust a friend or a foe, pointing the arrow to my head like a crossbow. I've been through hell on earth, that's why I never watch my tone. My hierarchy and my monarchy, my queendom, I stand alone. My dying band helped me to stay focused in my zone. My home is imperial, never inferior, superior on my throne. Past the crown while still wearing mine to the best content creators and subbies of all times. I see the planetary alignment in the heavens like 7 stars. On the spaceship with little pressure from Earth to Mars. It must be fate, while hiding in the bushes looking from afar. My mama is global, an international superstar. Getting my tea from Losity. She don't play games like Dolly. Nika the lady. She can be a little shady. Sincere, never lazy. Let you slide. Well, maybe. I stay chillin' in the lounge sipping tea. Just a blaze in the haze. R.I.P. royalty. Always stay ready with a little petty in the Ville like Brie. Open my seeing eye with my eye patch like Nikki. Baby, I'm getting my information from Ronnie Q like Wiki. Just to love the glitz and the glamour like Kimmy. I respect the queens. Pay homage to the ones that came before me. Always living my best life. A hater will never make me worry. From the hills of Montana, Tona is such a vibrant lady. Ness is so bomb, but has to be a little sassy. Lady La is never shy, but always bring the classy. You gotta chill, or it's going to get messy. My Carrie has a very big heart, but don't let her get testy. A carnivore, no meat like I'm vegan. Sipping water of life, my self-conscious I believe in. I bring this heat with poetry I speak. A queen diva, I'm Bella. Yes, I'm so pretty. Never rainy, always sunny. Sending love to Charlie. Say cheese. YouTube got cameras, productions like Billie Jean. Having styles with Tisa. Her fashions are so uppity. Don't crumble the cookie. She stay in her Timberlands when she up jumps the boogie. Getting something you can afford like Fumi. Losing the plus size like Tasha St. James on her weight loss journey. Chopping down trees like Washington. She is never to be ignored. Davna is standing proud like a femme noir. Shout out to my babes, TK Robinson Combs, while creating food to art with my Jill's comfort zone. What you do, like voodoo, like I'm Chinese in my Hanfu. My letters to dear self, my haters are loud, but I'm outspoken too. Respectfully, B, I could get mixy in the kitchen just like you. Never plagiarize. You can't read my mind. This skill is something that you can't do. You don't want to rumble with the D, huh? She'll smash it like a sandwich from the BL to the T. My poem, it's for you, like Shanice, like in the Meter Man. But I stay glamour, rocking my crown and a staff in my hand. The most powerful thing in my queendom isn't threatened by peasants. My crown isn't rested on testing without learning life lessons. Thank you, Yahweh. My haters sit at the table that you have laid out for me. My crown will come when God reads my name in the book of eternity. Thank you.
Let's mother effing go, Indigo. Girl, I like the flow. Oh, yeah, don't you know? Oh, that's that NYC.
That's right.
To be. Hey.
That's right.
Woo, woo, that's the sound of police. Woo, woo.
And I'm sorry, it was longer, but I cut it at the last minute because there was more
to drop
names.
a track. We need a track. We gonna talk about that. Let's go. We putting this on a track. Okay.
Bomb, throw the bomb.
Boom. Boom. We putting this on a track. Okay. That was dope. I told y'all, and I told y'all it was really, really dope. We heard it loud and clear. But of course, you know, the other judges didn't know who the hell you were talking about.
I know.
But I did. That's why I was up here like, oh. Yo,
thank you, Demetra. The metaphors.
The metaphors was dope. I'm talking about that was dope. I'm serious. You did that. And I love the way you entwined everybody in there. Listen, y'all, she bigged up the beef sector big time. Okay? Big time. She said, let me take it back.
Yes. It was more people on there. Because I had Snoop, Lady Snoop, I had Lady Tia, and I had the other one with the t-shirts. I had her on there. I had Angie. There was more people on there, but I had to cut it. Like I said,
told you, Jessica. I told you she was flowing. That was up here hype, and that sucks that y'all didn't even get to get it in that moment, but y'all still here in this moment right here. And we about to get some beat going. Boom, boom, and she gonna put it on. Listen, this is Jill's Comfort Zone property. I do strike. I strike. Do not play my shit. I strike. Just letting you know. Only person who's allowed to play is the artists themselves, the poets themselves. If you was a part of this, then you can do so. But no, you do not have my permission. This is the poets' intellectual property. Okay, along with myself, this is theirs. So we put that boom, boom, boom.
Yep, I see I had the HIC. I keep calling her that. Well, I call her the Hell Sector Queen. She was on it. I had so many people. I had to cut it. I was so mad. I might have put the whole thing because how I put it for the I did ask some black sector and some black T sector, black sector. And there's only two
Thanks,
people from the other
Demetra.
sector. So
Okay,
I
well, you
went through
did
the
a
whole
great
thing.
job. Let me give you your your scores before. Okay, so your scores for originality, you got 10 straight down from all of the judges. 10. Creativity, 10s
right.
from all of the judges. Delivery, you got 8, 8, 6. Form and flow, 6, 5, 6. Made a total of 99, the highest could be. Now, if you would have slowed down, girl, I think you would have definitely placed. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I wish I would have. I cut a few more things out, but I was trying to fit it in 3 minutes.
Oh, okay. I got you. That was dope, though. I ain't gonna lie. That was amazing. You did a great job, and by putting spins on things, and it made sense. And then, yeah, it was a really good job. Now, when you almost lost because you almost lost the theme.
With my crown?
Yes.
I talked about my crown.
I know, but the rest of your poem went into talking about people. You get what I'm saying? Expressing you was kind of describing people, but it kind of lost it with the crown thing. That's you know what I'm saying? You were just describing things and people, and it really wasn't going with the crown thing. So I think that was another thing as well.
Because I said in the beginning, before I named them, I said pass the crown while still wearing mine to the best content creation subbies of all time, which means I wear my crown too. But there's besides me, there's queen. The women that I named were queens too. It's not just me. Like I didn't want to talk about me, no, and I didn't want to talk about just other people or as a collective. I wanted to chop it up. And these women, whether I mess with them, I don't mess with them. You got to I pay respect to the people that got talent. Like,
no, we get it, but when you don't, but when I'm saying I know, but when you're judges and don't know what you're meaning with the other people, you get what I'm saying?
Right.
So it kind of lost transition of the crown because it was kind of like you was just like so and so and so and so and cooking in the kitchen or whatever you saying. It was, and then if you would have slowed it down, then they probably would connect to what, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's what I meant. It wasn't like that, but yes, you still did a great job, but it lost transition with the just the remind, because they don't know what you're referring to, because you just started flowing now, and only somebody who knows the people you're speaking and what you're kind of reference to.
Right.
It was just that you were giving descriptions of the people. That's what I meant.
Gotcha.
But
it's
it was
okay.
still
Next year.
dope.
Wait till next
No,
year.
it still
Wait
was
till next
dope.
year. Y'all go watch next year. I'm coming I'm coming for the #1 spot next year.
Lady D, I get she was doing that, but if judges don't know who she's speaking on and what they did to, like, what they crown, how they crown is holding up, you get what I'm saying? They can't relate to that. It just sounds like you're spitting out a bunch of names. I'm telling you from experience. So that it still was good, but what I'm saying is it just sounds like name dropping. So and so and so and so and so and so and so. And so it was kind of like it was so speed. So Sparky D, right, exactly, doesn't know nothing about none of those. Lisa Delights don't know nothing about none of those people. So it's kind of like you gotta just slow down just a little bit, and then it kind of pieced it up. But you still did bomb, though. I mean, you still got a goddamn high score, and I could relate because I was hyped. I knew what you was referring to. You feel what I'm saying? And I also know your story. You
Right.
feel me? I know the pieces and the places that you played in with a lot of those parts. And so how you saying my crown, you know what I mean? I knew
Right.
that, but they, you know, it kind of just got lost, but it's all good.
No,
You
it's
still
okay. I
did
completely understand.
that.
So like
Yeah.
that, I'm taking this all in. It's gonna make me better. So
Yeah.
wait till next year. I'm telling you, watch,
Oh
I'm
no,
coming. I'm
you
coming.
always, but you kill it every year.
Thank
So that's the
you. Aw.
blessing. You still kills it every freaking year. So that's what I'm saying. It's like it gets better and better. And here you just showed us another flow. I'm just saying that was totally different. You rocked it. You rocked it. So yes.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming on here and do it. But we gonna put a trap. So you can drop that. Okay, and put that joint on.
I had a song too, like a music for it, and it was 2 minutes and 53 seconds, so I probably would have done it, but and it wasn't copyrighted, but it has something on it like an LLC of something. So I was like, nope, I'm not messing with it. I'm just gonna do this. I didn't take
Okay,
no
well,
chances.
just bring it, and I'm ready for it. Shoot. But we
Thank
going
you.
to do that because you need to put that up on your channel with some fly some tunes. So yeah,
I should. I'm gonna
thank
do the
you.
whole thing too. I want to do the whole thing because there's other subbies and a few more content creators, like Leak
Okay,
You. It was other people because it was popping up in my head. I was like Demetra, Bree, VS, Charlie, and even subbies because subbies help make your channel. So I don't want to neglect the sub. Everybody says like things about, oh, why would you mention subbies? Somebody told me that. That didn't make sense. You just mentioned content creators, but subbies will help make the channel. Without subbies, there ain't no content creator. So I'm like, want to just pay respect to just a bunch of people I came across with, and
thank
I
you,
really
Racist.
enjoy. Even other sectors was mentioned. There's other people like somebody like who's Chi Washington, but I
It's
had
all
mentioned other people in
good,
other
girl.
sectors.
It's all good. But thank you for
But thank
coming up.
you.
I'm gonna
You're
get back on
welcome.
here with the other contestants, but I wanted you to really do that. I want you to put that on your channel, please.
I will. I'm
You
gonna work
you
on it
need to.
tomorrow. Since I'm not
Yes,
working on tomorrow either, I'm off.
yes. Please do that.
And thank you, everybody. Thank you so much. The ones
You're
that I see all the
welcome.
comments. They're so positive and beautiful. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate that. I do.
Yes, thank you, Indigo.
You're welcome.
All right, have a good night, boo.
Thank you too. Thanks, Mama
Ready?
Global. Mwah, mwah.
All right, so that was okay. That was resilience. Yes, indeed. That was resilience. And so I am so thankful. That's good when you don't have all the judges knowing the contestants. So you don't have, yep, absolutely. So next, we are coming up to the stage. We have coming up to the stage next, which is Conqueror. Okay. Conqueror, aka A Alley, coming up to the stage. Great job, Indigo. That was a dope. All right, Conqueror, welcome. And Conqueror was the second place winner. Congratulations, Conqueror. He won a whopping of $240. So Conqueror was the second place winner. Welcome to the stage. Welcome to the stage, and welcome to yourself. What brought you here, and tell us what you will be doing tonight.
Hey, how y'all doing? First and foremost, thank you for the opportunity, man. I love poetry. I love spoken word. So when I heard that there was a spoken word competition, I couldn't help myself. And then when I read what the theme was, I said, okay. So I was really inspired to write. But my name is A. Ali. I've been given the name Conqueror. So I'm gonna try to do my best to deliver, something meaningful with the 3 minutes I have. But I'm a songwriter and sound engineer from Portsmouth, Virginia, and I just love the art.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining the competition this year. You are so welcome. It's good to see the men stepping up this year. So let's go, man. I love it. Y'all coming through. So show us what you got. And the clock start right now. Let's go.
All right, this piece is called King Charlie. King Charlie, you told me and my people in this age and time that we're the reasons why this great land is riddled with so much hate and crime, but am I not your equal? The God that you claim you speak to and who you claim speaks back, did he not tell you that the child he sent on earth to die for your sins, my sins, her sins, and their sins was not orange? But you already knew that. Because throughout the years, mankind has switched gears from manipulation and fear, from blind eyes and closed ears. You tried to make orange, the child that we knew was not orange, the new black. And it's so sad to see this generational lie didn't just grow legs, but it grew wings. And across this generation, it flies like a F-1 bomber, except when it drops karma, it's usually in the form of dead kings and headlines. The things people say just to waste some airtime. Instead of multiplying, you divide. So you took the truth and you bent it all up until it resembled your hairline, a bit swervy. But houses built on such curvy foundations couldn't possibly be that sturdy. So who are you to tell me and all of my people that you and you and you are not worthy? That you and you and you were too lazy, as if the word lazy only pertains to one group of people, which is so crazy. So I can't help but ask the question, King Charlie. Do you hate me? Is it the color of my skin? Is it the color that's within? Is it the protection from the sun and the strong will to win? The place where we're from, where they say it all begins? I don't know. I don't know. But I agree with you, though. Black on black crime is an issue within our community. But what gives you the right to rape my wife, hang our men, and heartlessly claim our lives while you still get paid and can claim your immunity? If kings are true leaders and leaders are all about unity, then who did you think you was fooling? You must have been fooling you, because you damn sure wasn't fooling me. The people you cater to, see, they on the ones and twos, but I'm gonna step up. I'm on the twos and threes. I'm talking facts. And you can't quote unquote drive a point home if you lose your keys, right? So is my crown steady? Let me ask you this, is the ground ready? Because my ground heavy like a tricked out 88 brown Chevy. A true king feeds minds and he feeds bellies, right? That's what we stand for, right? The opposite of gas, light. So if you want to make it last, fight. Don't just see the dream, but be the dream that Dr. King hyped. And on that note, I pray you all have a very, very
That brother did that. And he did that. I mean, it was really, really good. And I was really proud of our fellas stepping up and coming to the plate and doing this thing. Conqueror came through and conquered, okay? And hit the points. So great job. Congratulations on snatching the second place prize, okay? And Conqueror for originality got 10s from all the judges. Creativity, 10 straight across. Delivery, 9, 10, 10. Form and flow was 9, 10, 9, which brought to a total whopping of 117 points. So good job, good job, good job. I think he did an amazing job. All the men came through. All the contestants was good, period. But the men really, it really changed the view, because we used to have a lot of women come on. But baby, when I tell you these men came through, they came through. Now, next up, we had Pretty Eyes come through, aka Victorious. And she did a wonderful job. And when I tell you, she was snatching my heart and I felt it, but I was up here nervous too. But she still did an amazing job. And she made her own crown. I was like, yes, okay. So let's go. Let's go. Here we have Victorious, aka Pretty Eyes TV, in the place to be. You did a great job, honey. You did. And just next year, you're going to do an even amazing job. Joe, what brought you over?
So I want to thank you for this opportunity. I don't normally step out of my comfort zone and here in the best
Yeah,
place.
she
Jill's
made the
comfort zone.
crown. I was like,
So I appreciate
oh, your
that.
baby
I
made
do
the
have a
crown.
channel. I do
Oh, pretty
sports. I
eyes.
also do
That is dope.
State of the World every week about what's going on in the world. So yeah.
All right. Well, there's 3 minutes. Welcome. Good luck. And it's 3 minutes on the clock, and we started now. Let's go.
I don't need to light up every room I walk into. I don't need anything shiny or new. My soul and my spirit is enough. That doesn't make me weak because I know that I'm tough. Be strong and bold and they will see. It's not my job to play pretend just to make you believe. I am who I am. I can only be me. I'll always stay ready with my crown steady. So times filled with sorrow and tough days that follow, I'll look past till tomorrow. I knew I was going to do this. So in days filled with sorrow and tough days that follow, I'll still be standing with my head held high. Experience you can never deny or even defy. You can try as you may, try as you might. I'll always shine bright. So girl, when you're ready, keep your crown steady. If we unite, there's so much we can achieve, having them bow and weaken the knees. With love in our hearts, there's no need for hate. Oh, I'm so sorry.
You got this. You got this. Keep going. Keep going.
Okay.
Keep going.
So,
breathe,
with love in our
baby,
hearts,
breathe.
there's no need to hate. Love starts within. We all can win. So, girl, if you're ready, just hold your crown steady. Okay, thank you.
All right, good job, good job. Just breathe. Wow, look, you know what I told you? Keep going, girl. You got this. You know what I'm saying? We all nervous. I'm sitting over here nervous too. You see me? Lord, pretty, yes, breathe. Listen, you're going to do great. You are going to do amazing. Do not be scared. The more you keep coming back, you got it. You got what it takes. You definitely put the words to the paper and it made sense. It was related to the theme. Your crown was steady. Look, we all was nervous, baby. Okay? So don't say that. Child, listen, that's right. Laugh and pick it up and just move on to next year and do the daggone thing. Okay, that is what we do. The compensations had so much raw talent. Yes, so that's all. You did a great job, and I'm serious. So let's get to your scores, pretty eyes. Let's get to your scores, pretty eyes. Let's see. We had 4 originality, we had 10, 6, 6. Creativity, 10, 7, 8. Delivery, 5, 10, 6. Form and flow, 5, 10, 5. In total was 68. Listen, I think that was still great, even with the flows and everything, because you were just nervous. You were so nervous, but you still did great. And we are all nervous. I'm nervous. You hear, I'm back there. And if you look at me, I'm rocking throughout the whole daggone thing almost, because that was my nerves. My nerves was bad. You know what I'm saying? And you just take a deep, exactly. I felt that exhale. Yes. And you did a great job. So don't worry about it. I hope to see you back here, pretty eyes. Okay. Come back next year and you got this. And I think the more you do it, the better things get. You just never know. And I know we all get so nervous. All right. So next up we got Dignity, aka LGC Roll, coming to the stage. And let's go. Hey, girl. Hi.
Miss Jill, I'm so sorry. I was like, oh, I'm trying to get on. I'm so sorry.
I'm glad you came back. I thought you chickened out on me.
No.
Hey,
No.
thank you so
I'm nervous
much
with
for
you.
joining us. Don't. We all right. That's all right. I'm nervous with you. So, what you gonna give us? Tell us a little bit about yourself. What you're going to be giving us tonight, and what brought you here?
So Michelle, I kind of found out from a mutual of yours about your at 2 a.m. I begged for crumbs.
All right, the clock is starting now. Good luck, and let's go.
All right. They asked me, is your crown steady? But steady is not the same as spotless. This crown has been crooked, tilted like it caught too many secrets, sliding when I leaned too heavy on love that couldn't carry me back. It fell when I bowed my head too long, waiting on a man's apology song. It tilted when I bent my back to carry the weight that wasn't even mine. It slipped when I begged for crumbs and called it a feast, mistaking bare minimum for a banquet at least. Leaning like your homegirl at 2 a.m., cute heels crooked, but crown still shining in the streetlights. But here's the confession: steady doesn't mean untouched, it doesn't mean flawless. It means I learned how to adjust, to fix it after storms, to polish it after tears, to wear it as decoration, not as decoration, but declaration that I'm still here. Because let me be honest, my crown has no danger. It's been in rooms where hands try to snatch it. It's been mocked by mouths that swore I wasn't worthy of it. It's been so heavy some nights, my own reflection whispered, take it off. You don't deserve it. And yet here it is, resting, radiant, on the head of a woman who's learned that steady doesn't mean never breaking. Steady means you broke and you came back together. Is your crown steady? Yes, but not because life was gentle, because I wasn't. Because even on bathroom floors with mascara rivers and locked doors, I chose to crawl toward wholeness. Because even when silence felt safer than honesty, I still found my voice. Because even when love left me empty, I learned to fill myself plenty. That's the lover girl confession. I thought a man could hold my crown steady. I thought validation could keep it straight. But crowns don't balance on borrowed love. They balance on backbone, on self-respect. I'm finally realizing the throne was mine, whether they stayed or they left. So now, when they ask me, is your crown steady? I smile. Because even if it shakes, even if it shifts, even if it leans like a crooked crown, I am the one who keeps it there. Not him, not them, me. And if it slips again, I'll adjust it. I trust it. I love it. I'll rise above it. And I'll work steady. And I'll walk steady like it never fell. Thank you.
Great job, Dignity. I'm serious. Y'all all was amazing. I'm being honest. Everybody, I was so proud of everybody. Absolutely, Mama Global. Great job, great energy. And I just keep going, keep writing, and keep coming through, y'all. Seriously, let's see what Dignity scores were. Let's go. So, Dignity score was originality, 10s all across the board from the judges. Creativity, 10s all across the board from the judges. Delivery, 9, 9.5, and 10 for delivery. Form and flow was 8, 9.5, and 9. Made a total whopping of 116 points. Something is wrong. Okay. No, I think that's wrong. Okay, no, it's right. All right. I'm right. Okay, so Dignity So congratulations. I hope to see you back here next year. So that was a point. Hey, Ronnie Q. So go on to that. So let's go on to our next contestant, which would be, we got 2 more to go and we done. That would be endurance. Endurance. Okay. Now, listen, I'm talking about everybody did a great job, and people, I was so surprised of who I hang around all the time, and just to hear them do their piece, I was like, okay. Yes, she was 4th place.
Okay. I'm Endurance. And I just wanted to start off by saying you ladies look beautiful tonight. Thank you for having me again. Me, I'm a master procrastinator and I speak 2 languages, English and BS. And
JB is a
the name of my piece today is called Changing Inspirations. It's a beginning conversation between me and society, starting with the Black woman. And I don't know, I'm nervous. I haven't done this in like forever. I don't know, have I ever done this? I don't know.
JB, all right. JB said he nervous. To me, he didn't even sound nervous, but he did. He was nervous. You got
Like,
this. Well,
we'll see what happens.
Give it up. Let's give it up. Let's go. The clock start now. Let's see what you got. Look.
I've been inspired by a song that says, "Look at me, look at me. I am changing. I've been changing since the day I was made, evolving into what they told me to be and who I finally know I am becoming. But do you see me? It's okay if you don't. Time taught me things no classroom ever could, lessons learned from breaking quietly and rebuilding louder. I've been here, showing up, holding it down, cooking, cleaning, breaking my back, but it never counts because they ain't come from my nutsack. Yeah, I said it. Truth don't always come gift wrap. I supported, encouraged, and anchored. If he comes around wrong, I'm that get together or get gone friend. Because I stand with you, for you, on the front line, defending. Somehow that's never enough when you're still worried about who's doing the bending. I see you more than you see him, but you still see him more than you see me. And I saw you before he ever came to be. Who is he? That man you imagine, perfect, polished, predictable, a reflection of what they told you a man should be. I'm a person of my word. My actions speak louder than my voice ever could. I don't claim perfection, but I claim awareness. I think before I speak, because emotional intelligence and weakness is discipline. Every step I take is watched, every move questioned. So I can't afford to join the chorus of those praying for my fault. He, me, tries to keep his promises, but I ain't that flawless image you built in your mind. I stumble, I fall, but I rise every single time. My crown steady? Hell nah. It tilts, it shifts, it carries the weight of expectation, responsibility, and the quiet ache of being unseen. But it's still here, still there, still mine, still shining in the world, not ready to see the effort behind it. I protected, provided, taught, created, fallen forward, and risen again. I'm not afraid to fail, but I refuse to be defeated. If I can, I will. If I can, I'll teach. If I don't know, I'll learn. And if all else fails, I'll build the foundation that keeps us standing. So no, my crown ain't steady. It shakes, it slips, it bleeds, but I wear it anyway. Because even in the wobble, I'm walking in purpose. And this right here, it's not the ending of my becoming. It's only the beginning. Thank you.
JB did that. Okay. Endurance. JB did that. Okay. I was so proud of JB coming through. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we sitting around, a whole lot of talent. Indigo Demetrius and Pretty Eyes and Dr. Creo and oh my God, just a whole bunch of people. He did that. Sitting amongst some great people. JB did that. Endurance. And that flow, he lost his flow a little bit, but he still did an amazing job. I hope to see him come back next year. Let's get to his scoring. JB for originality, 10.99. For creativity, 10.99. For delivery, 7.58. And for form and flow, 8.88. A whopping 103.5 points. So great job. And I am so proud of you guys. You did a wonderful job. And listen, I was trying not to be holler when he said nutsack. I said, Lord, and I'm doing the bending. I said, Jesus, JB, come on through here. JB, I said, wait, what happened? Bending. Child. That had me rolling. Okay. I said, oh God. All right, real quick. Let me come through with a merchant break.
Third annual high heel contest is coming. Get ready.
The anniversary is here tonight. Step into the shining light.
All right, y'all. Big Brenda is having her third annual Heels Challenge, High Heels Challenge. Okay. Y'all make sure y'all sign up. The cash pot is going to be tight. And it is going to be January 24th, y'all. So if you like some heels, baby, y'all better go ahead and sign up. Okay. You do not want to miss. You do not want to miss the heel challenge. So if you got some heels, get your feet done. Get them feet done. Okay. Make sure your feet done. I'm going to say it again. Don't come on with no crusty heels. Okay. Don't come on with no crusty heels. All right. And of course, my Mama Global, y'all got to check out Mama Global. She is the best. She has a magazine that is awesome and amazing. She does a lot of things, music, radio station, decor, and everything else. She also do videos. Okay, y'all. She do videos, flyers, thumbnails, whatever it is. Look up your girl Mama Global in the house. Okay.
You found us. Here at Global Empire Entertainment Media, we offer a wide assortment of entertainment services such as Global Fire Radio on Spotify, iHeart, Deezer, and more. Also, we offer an incredible interactive magazine called Global Fire Magazine. We've been going strong now for over 8 years in the music industry, and we have many, many years to come. So, enjoy.
And Mama Global, let us know when the awards are coming up. Mama Global does have an upcoming award show as well. So we need to definitely check this out. And our last contestant, also amazing. Okay. We got Visionary, aka Very Carey. Okay. Another great one. Woo-wee. And this girl could sing as well. I thought that's what she was going to come through and do for us, y'all. I thought Very Carey was going to come through and sing, but she got a flow too. Look at that. Talented. Okay.
And liberators that I know of, like a Malcolm, a Marley, a Nanny, a King, a Garvey, and all my ancestors. That's it.
Let's go. I know that's right. Well, You ready? Let's go. I'm going to start the clock now. Let's go.
Is your crown steady? They thought you were about to fail the moment your head went down. But no, they didn't know you were giving strength to the fallen ones, encouraging them to be great. Little did they know you had it in you to inspire and motivate. Your only desire ever in life is to see your people elevate. Is your crown steady? Are you ready? Put your shoulders to the wheel. Rise up, Black people. I have confidence in you. Rise with purpose, strength, and zeal. You are the descendants of kings and queens. Your ancestors fought that fight. Find that fighting spirit. It is there. Move with pride and purpose, not with fear. Straighten your backs, Black men and women. Be proud. True leadership is bold, but never loud. Stand strong, stay rooted, always be ready. Hold your head high and keep that crown steady. Is your crown steady? Are you ready? Put your shoulders to the wheel. Rise up, Black people. I have confidence in you. Rise with purpose, strength, and zeal. Man, woman, boy, girl, straighten your backs and get ready to take on the world. Gather up, gather around. The roll is being called. Don't you hear the sound? Come on, stand up. Let's be ready. Straighten up, put your crown on. Stand grounded, stand steady. Fight slavery, police brutality and discrimination. Fight harassment, colorism and classism. Fight trauma, segregation and racial inequality. Fight with resilience and fortitude and create your own destiny. Is your crown steady? Are you ready? Put your shoulders to the wheel. Rise up, Black people. I have confidence in you. Rise with purpose, strength, and zeal. That's it.
This was really, truly an amazing show. Yes, Very Carey did that. Okay. Very Carey did that. Those were all of our contestants. They really, really did that. Okay. Why are you telling me bye, Ronnie Q? You leaving? All right. So let me give the scores for Very Carey. Let's go to Very Carey scores. All right. For originality, she got 10, 9, 10. For creativity, 10, 9, 9. For delivery, 8, 7.5, 8. And for form and flow, she got 8, 8, 8 for a total of 103.5 points. All of these contestants did a wonderful job. I really, really enjoyed all of their poems. Their words were amazing. When I tell you straight across the board, it is hard to get up here and do your thing like that and speak in front of a chat, or even if you're in person, to speak in front of people in such way. And your poem has to be originality. So these people wrote their own stuff. They're not reciting any other poets' words. They are actually putting a pen to the paper, coming up, excuse me, with their own lyrics, words, and all of that. So this was really, really a blessing. Oh, she said she had to go, Ronnie Q. This was a great show. I wouldn't change it for the world. I want to shout out to all of my sponsors again, all of my judges who came through. Okay. Shout out to Sparky D. She came through, the celebrity judge. I appreciate her. Lisa D. Delights. T. Daniels, Mama Global, and Kimberly Black. Okay, shout out to all my moderators, all the mods who stepped in and came through to the show, and everybody who came through in the building, who was in the chat. You guys make this happen every single year. And I'm so serious. This happened. I couldn't do this show without you. I'm looking forward to the 4th annual poetry competition next year for 2026. And oh, I got some grand ideas. I hope y'all are ready. I hope y'all come through and sign up. Indigo already talking about she's snatching up a spot, baby. So listen, this lineup was great. The judges was amazing. I think they were so fair. And they were fair on this judging and scoring. And this was a hard one to do. This was really hard. And I love it. I want to see more men come out. Come out, come out. You never know. So I did set a goal for the evening. And I said it, and I'm thinking, listen, this costs money. I am not rich. So I want to do a Black History poetry competition. But like I said, you got to give me some recovering time to recover the pockets. It's the Christmas holidays. You got Thanksgiving. My daughter's graduating. I'm about to have a nurse in the house. I'm going to have a nurse in the house. Okay. She's graduating next month. So there is a lot coming up. So, you know, it costs money to give poetry competitions. And that's why I do them only once a year. And because it's not cheap, you know, coming out of your pocket just to do this for the people and just to give back. That's how it started off. So it's really not. And when people, I asked my husband if he remembers Sparky D. He said, hell, listen, Sparky D, listen, that was the girl back in the day. Listen, Sparky D ain't no small cupcake, okay? That was the big thing, you know. And if you look up, she has a great testimony as well. If you look up, she did some interviews and shows. So this is not cheap. I know people be wanting to do poetry competitions, but listen, my flow is cooking. I do recipes, crafting, and stuff. This is just something that I do to give back every year. And I'm not rich, so I can't do this all year long. I don't get enough sponsors to do this several times a year. So that's something that you have to understand. Yes, 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 yes. She about to get that money, honey. Absolutely. So, you know, I appreciate all of y'all for really coming through all the time and doing the damn thing. But I'm going to try to start doing some kind of sponsorships, you know, and looking out to do other things in the community. And maybe people will want to sponsor the upcoming poetry competitions. So let's go step by step. I don't want to overwhelm myself. And I'm sure I ain't about to be doing this all through the year. I would love to. If I was Oprah, I would do it. But I ain't Oprah. So I got to be tight. In this economy coming up, yeah, I ain't got time to be just giving away money. It's not like I'm throwing it away, but that's a lot. And when you dig it in your pocket and pulling out 300 just for a poetry competition, you know, there's a lot more things going on. People are hungry, starving, and more things. And I just felt like this way is one way that I could help ease somebody's pockets, but I ain't trying to break mine by doing it. So there was a few people I invited from TikTok was in the chat and they enjoyed it. Thank you. I'm glad they enjoyed it. So with that being said, y'all, I'm about to end this. I hope y'all enjoyed all the poets. I'm looking forward to y'all coming up and signing up next year. Remember, I can't do a whole lot of spots because then we'll be here all night for the poetry competition. And I don't want to hold the judges up that long. And next year, listen, we are going back to 2 minutes. I'm letting y'all know. So don't be sad. It's no longer going to be 3 minutes. It's going to be 2 minutes. Okay. And that way I can get more than, you know, squeeze in an extra 1 or 2 poets. So we're going back to 2 minutes. And I think that's a good enough thing to, do your thing. So, oh yeah, you did it before. We did it. The last ones was 2 minutes, Indigo. So you got this. You got this. And I also want to shout out an upcoming egg roll challenge. That is Dr. Creole is having an egg roll challenge coming up. Okay, so if you cook, you're interested, there is a lot of challenges going on. That's going to be Saturday, December 13th. There is a cash prize, I think. I don't know because I didn't see that. But Dr. Creole, so check her out. If you cook, join it. And it's going to be on Saturday, December 13th at 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 5 p.m. Central Time, 4 p.m. Mountain Time, and 3 p.m. Pacific Time. So if you got skills and you want to win some little holiday money, honey, join these challenges. And like I said, Big Brenda is having the Heal Challenge coming up January 24th. That's her 3rd annual. So you don't want to miss. Keep an eye out on my community wall, okay, here on YouTube. Keep an eye out. So thank y'all so much. It's been a blessing. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming through and joining us on tonight. And I hope you enjoy your rest of your evening. And I will see y'all on the next one. Stay tuned for some upcoming cooking recipes from Jill's Comfort Zone. From my kitchen to yours. As I always say, I love you. Stay blessed and peace out. Later. Thank y'all for coming. And I hope y'all have a wonderful and blessed night. Thank you, Indigo. No, thank you, Indigo. Thank you so much for coming through and redoing your poem. I'm going to say poem, rap, and all that. I appreciate it because it was dope. And I'm going to look forward. Do that track and post it, girl. I'll be looking for it. And tag me in it so I can post it on. All right, y'all. We out of here. Have a blessed night, and I will see y'all on these streets. Peace out. Shout out to Facebook and over there at JCZ Craft Vlogs and more. Peace.